Hi everyone, this is Riso Con with another video from Magical Riso. Today we have Pip from O.OO speaking about her risograph practice and design studio that they have in Taiwan. Hope you like the video and please check out our others if you like more design and Riso goodness.
Of experimenting, Riso has become a unique trait and tool in our design. So this is a dessert brand established by two very happy-go-lucky girls, and we decide to use this texture and colors for the packaging design in order to bring out the unique feature of these two girls. So, and here are the two more recent work. One is an album design called Lovely Sunday, and Sunday also is a dessert. So we're designing it that feels like you are holding the delicious looking sundae. So when we designed this album, we did not think too much about the image, but focus on the fact that this album is about happiness, summer feels, and how it brings happiness to people when they hold it. So actually the round paper icing will flutter when you shake the album. So this is the last one, and this is also the key visual for an architecture exhibition in Taipei Fine Art Museum. And the architecture is very simple, constantly of two parts. The big circle are two main buildings, and the smaller circle are the bubble machine. So since it is an architecture exhibition, we use the most unique feature that of the architecture of the building as element in key visual. So these are some prints and the surroundings of the exhibitions. Okay, after 2 years of trial and errors and many failures playing with Riso, we decided to compile all our experience and mistake into a book, and it is a beginner's book for Riso, and also with two languages, because I think in Asia Riso resources and also information is quite hard to find, especially in Chinese. So and we named the book as Imperfection Booklet, and with this name people will also know that is the book that this book is not perfect. So in this book we wrote about our past failures, and also it is an introduction of Risos and the process and restrictions of Riso printing, and the Riso color effect on various types of paper, and also the effect of two color overlapping. So as we released the book, we did an exhibition displaying the making process and samples of work that failed terribly but turned out to be beautiful. So, and the exhibition was definitely called Imperfection Project. So apart from the usual workshop, I would like to talk about an interesting workshop we have done before. These are the stems of 70 different types of pots, plants, branch, leaves, and different shapes of pots. In the workshop, participants can freely create their own artwork by pressing the stem, and we now still keep the draft on by participate on the wall of our studio. So after we finished the pot stem workshop, an art teacher for kids came up to us and requested for conduct similar workshop to 3 to 5 years old children. And so we did a pot workshop for kids. So, and having played with Riso for 4 years, and we're starting to wonder, although Riso printing colors are so bright and vibrant and it looks so modern, and Riso print works are like well-liked and well-received by the public, then why do we still feel a distance with this print work? And also, is there any possibility to bringing in Riso into our daily lives? So we came up with our last work for this year, the risograph wallet. Then carrying the risograph wallet means printing again. So we sew the plastic fabric with Riso print and make it into the wallet. However, we did not think from the perspective of sewing factory. So and only found out that sewing plastic fabric with paper is an extremely difficult task. But we still did it. And also the whole process was full of unexpected surprise and learning experience. So whether it is thinking out of the office in mind or getting out of office physically, it's very important for us to be out of office in order to learn the new things. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Pip. It's very interesting to see how far you got that fast. So you only started a couple of years ago, so and already have an impressive portfolio. Other questions for Pip? You not? Yeah, there's one.
I have a question about the wallet and what the process of resewing is with what you were saying, the paper and then the plastic and then the sewing. Could you say something more about that?
You mean the process?
Yeah, is it do you print on the plastic or on the paper?
Oh no, actually we print on for the wallet. I also print some wallet for tomorrow, and the wallet we print because we know that the paper, when paper meets water, the paper will wet. So for that we print Riso on two paper, and then we sewing the plastic fabric outside. So there are two paper here, and there are two plastic fabric outside. So it's like 4 layers, and we sewing them together. And before the paper sewing, we also we send to the factory to do the water protection. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the paper itself, it won't get wet, and then fabric outside.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question? Okay, thank you, Pip. Was clear.